nerds, just sitting around talking about stuff. The Burg Nerds, this is the Burg Nerds, just sitting around talking about shit.
Hello, super friends, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Burg Nerds. That was stupid.
You're in rare form tonight.
Who?
You.
Hey.
And by that he means you're an asshole. I am Jeremy.
I'm Lee. I'm Jordan.
I'm Eddie.
And Joey is missing tonight.
Oh, boo.
Hey,
Boo.
Joey.
Boo this man.
We love you.
He has things far more important. And if you were to make a list of things far more important than being on this show, you would run out of paper.
That's a real big list.
That's a big-ass list.
That's a big list.
All right, so...
That's a pretty big bobolink.
yeah.
Mr. Healy.
So the Burg Nerds are in the studio tonight. We're talking about a lot of things, current
Stuff.
stuff like in our life, current things in the news. But let's go ahead and we'd like to pay a little gratitude to our sponsor, Hers Brand Snack Foods.
Yum yum.
You don't know what Hers are? Is that what you're asking? Is that
Yeah.
what people are?
Yes,
Lee, do you know what Hers?
I do. And they've been delivering their goods since 1642?
They have, yeah.
Something like that.
yeah. 12 BC, I think, is what it's established. EST 12 BC.
Yeah, confirmed.
12
Yeah,
BP
confirmed.
before
It's been verified.
With the badass B on
Yeah.
the puffs.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Chips.
Yeah, anything that's got that badass B on it is awesome.
Yeah, dude, he would so kick the Cheerios bee's ass.
He would.
Yeah, he would rape the Cheerios bee and then kill it. It was awful.
He would take its lunch money.
Yeah, well, the dog's here tonight. The dog's up under the table, running amok.
Run it.
What's the hers chip?
Yeah, rummaging in the Hers box.
So yeah, if you don't know what Hers are, man, you've been living under a rock. Hers is Frito Lay. Fuck Frito Lay. Fuck
Yeah.
Little Debbie.
No.
Whoa.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa now. Hold it there.
Don't
Alright,
bring
well.
her into this. She has nothing to do with this.
Well, fuck Frito Lay.
There you
yeah.
Fuck Jay Higgs.
Fuck EA Sports.
Fuck Tom. Wait,
Yeah.
Fuck EA Games.
Yeah, take that Taco Bell.
Fuck Mike Sales. Hers is where it's at, man. Go ahead and pick yourself up some Hers brand
Hers.
snack foods, man. You
Available at local retailers.
can't- Available almost nowhere around here. Let's be honest.
HERRS.
So if you pick up,
Hers,
Yeah, you
they
can-
are delicious.
you can pick up Hers. If you find them, grab them while you
Yeah.
can. They're
The dollar store usually, or Dollar General usually has a little bag of jalapeno
Kroger,
poppers.
yeah, Kroger carries-
occasionally.
carries them Walmart sometimes.
Big lots.
Big
Yeah.
lots.
And if you're in a gas station and you see the flavor mill, that's also hers.
That's right. Yeah. So thank you Hers for
Yes.
hooking us up like you always do. You guys are sweethearts, and we love you, and we love your product.
Love you.
Much love.
All right, so
Yeah.
talking about current news, the thing that's on absolutely anyone's mind who's logged on to any social media in the last week is the Fappening.
And if you look up "fappening" in the dictionary, you'll see a picture of Stan Marsh's dad next to the computer.
Yes. Oh, that.
Actually, if you look up the Fappening, you'll see a picture of J Law's boobs, which, whatever.
They nice.
So, and if you don't know, if you're not familiar with the Fappening, which I don't see how anybody could not be familiar with it by now.
I wasn't.
Apparently, a hacker actually hacked the iCloud and stole and accessed the phones or accessed the iCloud
Pictures.
just basically media saved on the iCloud of a lot of Hollywood's A-list celebs. And amongst these victims were Oscar award-winning Jennifer Lawrence, Kate Upton,
Ariana Grande.
Michaela Maroney,
there you
Olympic medalist.
And if you don't know who she is, it's the meme with the girl going, not impressed.
Yeah, like the not impressed.
I like how you
Olympian gal.
did the mouth thing, like everyone can see.
Like no one can see
We'll
it.
get the video one day.
Yeah, well, here's the. And who else? Selena Gomez, right? Kristen Ritter from Breaking Bad.
Yes.
Selena Gomez. Kirsten Dunst. Which,
Meh.
yeah.
What'd you say about her? Look at 47.
Her tits are, yeah. Yeah, she looked old. Like she's like our age, but somehow she's still 56.
Her tits done had midlife crisis.
They did. They bought a Camaro. Her tits bought a Camaro and was driving them around.
And they're about to split.
Yeah,
they're gonna leave out.
Listening to the Doobie Brothers with the top down.
She does
like
smoke a lot of pot.
Does she?
Yeah, it's pretty well documented. She loves the pot.
Oh, okay.
Well, she needs to lay off the junk food. I think it's going to her tits.
So I have a question. With the hacker getting into the iCloud, how do you feel about that? Just as far as that type of storage.
Well, as you can see here, I'm holding in my hand an Android phone, so that's how I feel about anything that Apple produces.
Yep.
Overpriced shit with just terrible, inaccessible user interface. They're taking over the world, and I don't know why they got so popular. I mean, outside of being somewhat of an artist and a media guy, like I can appreciate the power of Apple's like video editing and in graphic software and stuff like that.
Well,
apparently
I do know that if you're going to do any kind of real big studio recording, most people do use Mac. I do know that they're good for
right. That's what I'm saying for like media and stuff.
Yeah.
But aside from that, man, I've always been
everyday use now.
Yeah, like I've been a Windows guy. I've been an Android guy, and it's really as bad that it happened. Like no one's privacy should be invaded, but that in no way stopped me from Google. No, I didn't even have to Google it. As a matter of fact, the people at and the guy that runs Intensity.net actually hosted the zip file, which is weird because
what do you have, like a release party or something?
No, like he just hosted like a zip file. It was like 200 megs, and it's like all of them, like each one had their own folder and whatnot.
Or the unzip file.
That's funny.
Because usually that means you're going to
masturbate. Yeah, you're going to beat off.
It is bad. I mean, it's bad. Like I pretty much join the rest of the world in saying that like anytime someone's privacy is just invaded like that, it's terrible. But I still looked. I still saw enough of them to go, okay, it's real. Yeah, it happened.
And here's my issue. Media files, music stuff, that's all and fine. But personal pictures, I mean, it doesn't cost that much to go get another SD card.
Right,
and that way,
I think they could afford it another.
Well, here's the thing: is that you're trusting someone else, to host your media, which is just an ignorant idea,
And with that fact, knowing that they are essentially in possession of all your new pictures, any videos that you may have took, as we got to see a GIF file. Oh my
god. Okay, my question is, I had no idea so many people took nude pictures of themselves. It's like I never understood.
I do it all the time. I have an entire library of me like pushing my tits together and like taking a selfie.
Actually, a friend of ours, when they were working as a security guard, one of his coworkers in the building made the mistake of accidentally dropping one of her SD cards. There was some fun stuff on that SD card.
Oh yeah.
See,
there was some nice cocksucking on that SD card.
So, here's the thing.
How creepy of you, Jordan.
I just
no, we watched it, and she was going to town on one. We were like, shit. I was like, well, before you quit, when she leaves the building, you need to just slide that card back and go.
That's
impressive.
I had my own Fappening.
I've never going town on it.
I've just never understood though, why people take so many pictures of themselves doing that.
Yeah, well,
stuff.
Apparently it's a thing. Like you can literally go to Google and type in go to Google Images and just type in like nude or naked selfie. And you'll never reach it'll seriously it will load up literally
infinity.
Hundreds of thousands of pages of people. That's
in 0.23 seconds.
Yeah,
which is just this 1% of 1%.
Literally the tip of the iceberg with it's crazy. Like it's weird. Like you take it's the whole world of like instant gratification.
Yeah,
I mean,
literally
back in the day, like when I was a kid. Like, if you took a picture, you weren't going to see that motherfucker for at least a month because you had to wait for them to finish out the roll and then to get their lazy asses to Walgreens to have them developed and,
Shake it like a Polaroid picture, baby.
Yeah, but Polaroids were actually, they took the shittiest quality photos that were very small. And they were so fucking expensive. Like, that was the thing.
They were.
Only rich white people had Polaroid
You remember
cameras.
flash cubes?
No, I don't.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
flash
Those things,
cubes. Yeah.
those like bars that look like giant like
Yeah.
Lego sticks you
Yeah.
would stick on your camera.
They'd have so many flashes on them.
yeah, like usually
yeah,
like 5
yeah,
or
okay.
so.
That,
Flash
that,
cubes,
yeah,
yeah.
I didn't know what they were. Yeah. And that's, I mean,
We're
that's,
old.
and it people apparently like that's a thing. Like, you know, you take a naked selfie. I mean,
I don't know.
it's
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't like to see myself.
Yeah.
I guess I'm behind the times. I need to catch up.
And
Eddie,
we're
you
only
have-
in our 30s. And we're like, "Rrrr."
I know, yeah. Like, I feel like I should be shaking my cane while I'm telling this, like, while we're talking about this.
You know, I keep all my pictures on my phone. You know, I'm not connected to, you know, a cloud system, Google,
Right.
whatever.
Yes.
The
My-
eye of sorrow.
My only way of being, I guess, quote unquote, hacked is if somebody swipes right. Then you're
Wow.
you know, you don't even.
What are
need
they
a
going to
password.
find, though? It's not like pictures of you. It's just like porn.
Lee going
Just
on some
random
serious
porn.
cocksucking.
You have dick pics on your phone? Be honest. Do you have dick pics on your phone?
Yes.
I want to see them.
Where do they go?
Can we like? Can we pop? I'm gonna get them from Lee, and we're gonna pop them up on the screen right now during this video.
That's why I'm on Tinder.
Are you really on Tinder?
Yeah. I
Does
am.
Lee, do you have any?
We're gonna
like,
circle. Hang on, we're
gifts?
gonna circle back around to Tinder. 'cause
Yeah, I don't
had-
know what that is.
I had questions about that.
Okay.
But and it's really weird. Here's another thing that I found out.
God damn, he's tickled to death.
All of the photos that were offered up in this hack or whatever, the iCloud. I found out that a couple of the actresses that actually have photos that were hacked were actually underage when they've taken them. So if you've got your hands
Dun, dun, dun.
on those, just heed warning, get rid of them. I mean, it's not, you know what I mean?
It is.
Or
child
just
porn.
keep all the Jennifer Lawrence and Kate Upton ones because I think Jennifer Lawrence is 40. I'm not sure.
I don't care.
She was born in 1990, but somehow she's 40. I don't. And she's a wonderful actress, and it's really bad. Like I don't want it to happen. Like I don't want her to hate everybody and just quit, like, and to quit acting just because of it. Because she really is a wonderful actress. Like she's literally kind of like the Mel Streep of the new generation. Like she's not all these like other dumb cunts that have come out along the way, like Kristen Stewart, and you know just all the like she can literally act. Like as a movie fan, like I'm not a big fan of the stuff she's done. I've seen a couple of things I didn't mind her in, but she's actually a wonderful actress, and it's really again like it couldn't have happened to a better person. But
Like,
yeah, I've
you know-
seen them.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, it makes sense you're such a big fan of her because you are wearing a Hunger Games T-shirt. So.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
That's not
you
even-
are.
No, I'm not at all.
Yeah, that says
I have
Hunger
the fucking
Games.
Cactus Jack Wanted Dead or Alive T-shirt on.
That looks like Jennifer Lawrence to me.
I wouldn't have been looking at her pictures if she looked like Cactus Jack. Or maybe I would have. I don't know. Maybe I would have been looking.
Bang bang.
But you know, apparently it's like it's just been this big thing. There's like and now the hacker's on the run. And the thing is, here's the crazy part. Like I read this in an article on I think it was on HuffPost. The hacker has been intermittently posting on 4chan, which if you're familiar with 4chan, it's an image board. It's kind of like the soft white underbelly of the internet. It's where every scumbag online goes to just scumbag out. And
Wow.
he's been posting on the run, like intermittently, like from the FBI. And here's the crazy part: is like he's like talking to the like FBI. He's trying to get like really tough with them. Like if you don't call off the search right now, I'm gonna start posting more pictures because that's not all of them. I have a lot more, and so on and so forth. But the thing that I thought was weird is that like as soon as I heard about the Fappening, I saw it via an article on HuffPost, and I was like, wow, this happened, so I can't really look at them at work. So I made a mental note to read more about it when I got home.
Yeah, to read.
But here's the thing: is that like a lot of the actresses kind of came out and said, you know, they confirmed, they were like, these are my pictures, and I'm completely outraged. And some of the actresses, on the other hand, were like, those aren't me; those are fake. Those are just fake photos that someone fucking photoshopped or whatever. Like you would think that they would all like hunker down together and be like, okay, what approach are we taking with the media on this? Like, are we gonna confirm that they're ours? Or and it's really weird because Jennifer Lawrence is pretty much the mouthpiece of the Fappening. She's the one who's been most outraged. She's the one who immediately contacted FBI and was like, an investigation needs to go down, so on and so forth. which is really weird because like she kind of had the most to lose from it. Because let's face it, like she's the only one out of them that is really talented. I mean, Brie Larson's fine. Brie Larson's cute or whatever, but like Jennifer Lawrence is, and she kind of became the mouthpiece, and she was the first one to go, like, you know, not only like I'm really mad about this, but those are 100% confirmed. That's me in the photos. Like, it just seems weird that she would do that. Like, why wouldn't she be like, no, this is just another Photoshop job or something?
Yeah.
I just thought it was bizarre that they were just so quick.
Well, and
to come
before
out.
she confirmed them, you know, even though I'm looking at the ones that were leaked, I was like, I don't know if it's real. And then she was like, yeah, they're real. And I'm like,
okay, yeah, no, they're real.
You had a conversation with her?
yeah.
Okay, and everybody was all up in arms on Twitter. Like each one that I found out actually had the photos. I went to their Twitter page just to kind of see how they were handling it, and a lot of them, like Ariana Grande, was like, "Those pictures aren't me, and those are fake. Don't look at those. Don't be silly. Why would I let that happen?" And blah blah blah. And then like some of them were like, "I can't believe this and that," and they were just outraged. And then Kirsten Dunst just goes. Her post on Twitter was just like, "Thanks, iCloud," and then she posted a picture of a piece of pizza and a pile of poop. Like that's like the little emoticons.
Pizza shit.
Pizza shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I just think she's.
Yeah.
I think she's just happy to get some attention at this point.
Yeah. Well,
because after Spider-Man ran its course, like she's just kind of like disappeared.
It ran its course when it came on the screen.
Yeah. Her tits literally ran their own course when they left and had a midlife crisis.
What did they buy?
They bought an old top-down Camaro.
They wouldn't let her hang upside down because
oh god,
Spider-Man had to lift a titty to kiss her.
oh god, that was the director's
He's
cut.
just like scooping titty and like throwing it over his shoulder.
Like sandbags, just tossed them over your shoulder.
I don't remember that part in the movie.
Yeah, it was in the director's cut. You didn't get the director's cut.
They CG'd that.
It was
out,
on Pornhub. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So Tinder, tell me about Tinder.
Yes, let's go back to Tinder.
Tinder is basically an app where you can either swipe right if you like the person. You can go strictly based off looks. You know, just by the pictures.
So it's a phone application.
Yeah.
Wait, is this what you were telling me about a while back?
I think so, but I don't know what it is. I saw an ad for it on Facebook, and it was like basically it just said meet new people, Tinder.
Oh.
Let me intervene. Is this like the new age version of Hot or Not from our high school years?
Kind of, yeah. There's no rating system. You know, it's either you do or you don't.
So it's only mild to moderately shallow.
You can you can press the picture, go in. They have a small summary. It shows if you have any friends in common from your Facebook.
So it's like a linked. It's linked to Facebook.
Yeah.
It's like an app that's linked to Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't trust shit like that.
Okay, so I'm on 9gag a lot, and I'm on this wonderful little Facebook site called Extreme Funny Biz.
Yes.
Which I actually know the chief executive officer of.
Absolutely.
You're talking to him right now.
Yes,
I'm talking to him. You're not. You're listening at home, but I'm talking.
And Country Cousin Dalton, he was actually the founder, and then I came on board like 2 hours later when he told me about it.
You heard it, guys. If you're out there, go like Extreme Funny Biz on Facebook.
Yes, it's Extreme Funny B-I-Z Biz.
Yeah, and it is biz. It is in fact biz that is extremely funny.
Yeah.
Huh. So Tinder.
You know, it's when somebody matches with you, you know, if they're swiping left or right, as soon as, you know, they say...
So, like, to swipe one way is to say, get the fuck out of my face, and the swipe the other way says...
Left is no, right is yes.
It's like giving a pimp slap.
Or there's buttons to push. I mean, you know, if you can't get the hang of what the fuck to do.
Don't people talk anymore?
No.
Oh, okay.
They swipe, Jordan. They swipe.
But I've had messages with basically anybody that I've matched with on there. I mean, I have conversations with them.
You look cute.
Yeah, there was one of them that was, you know, of course it was a robot. It started, you know, go to my website.
I want to fuck your face.
Boy, and that application's not been out for a long time, has it?
No.
And that's really weird how fast the fucking these programming ad selling douchebags are sweeping these fucking softwares, and like it's just weird like how quick that shit comes in. I mean, this app is basically brand new, and it's already filled with programmed engineered bots that are like, you know, go click this link and we make money and you get a virus. So.
There's a guy who is copying girls' pictures from Tinder, you know, as they pop up, and
he's doing his own version of the pictures.
Yes,
I ran across it on 9gag. Yeah,
that's on Tinder, So
So that's what he was doing it with.
Yeah.
Was Tinder.
Is that the bearded guy?
yeah,
Yes, I saw a thing where yes, I saw that online yesterday.
Well,
That's great.
girls are posting these provocative photos of themselves on Tinder,
Yeah.
and this guy's saving their photos, and then he's posting it with a picture of him dressed just like him and posed just like him.
There's
He's
this,
a big burly dude with a beard.
okay.
there's this one of this girl that takes her leg
So he's
over
just
her
being
shoulder and she's drinking a glass of wine with her foot
Yeah,
over
yeah.
her shoulder, and he mimics that, and it's really funny.
I remember on Hot or Not, I posted that picture of me with my shirt off, holding my titty, making a duck face.
So
that was
is it
before duck face was a thing.
Right,
by the
right.
way.
So is the Leah the app? Is it so is it regional? It's people close to you or something?
yeah. You can go into the
Are
settings.
you liking people from fucking
No,
Delaware
no.
or something?
You can set your distance as far as kind of a radius.
Okay.
From yourself.
2 feet.
Okay, now I was
No.
reading up on 9gag, and 9gag has basically become unfunny.
Yes.
But I stay on it just out of habit because I've been doing it for so many years. But the thing is it's just a lot of fucking shitty, socially awkward nerds complaining about no one ever swiping right, I guess is the phrase they use for them. Is it really that hard to meet chicks, or is it
Yes, it is.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean on Tinder?
Oh,
Now,
No.
do they know that you swipe the other way on them? If there's someone local.
No, say you're going through and you hit yes on somebody and you never match with them.
and-
You don't know if they've either A, not gotten to your picture, or B, that they said no. It doesn't tell you.
that.
It only matches you with the people that
Okay.
as well swipe.
Wow.
Okay.
And it's fine. I mean, I've talked to a couple of people. It's nothing ever's going to be serious there.
What you
But
Our technology has exceeded our humanity.
yeah,
It is. That's the truth.
and it breaks my heart.
That's actually a quote Albert Einstein really did say.
Well, it's
I think I
true.
used that in a thesis paper
It's
in
true. It
college.
makes me
too.
want to go hang myself with my belt. So
Yeah. So speaking of hanging
On a-
yourself with a belt, Jordan's single. He's single and ready to Christian mingle.
Oh wow.
and Jewish singles.
Angie's ready to Christian mingle. She's engaged to me and about to be married, and she's ready to Christian mingle.
I'm ready to J-date.
You ready to J date? I don't even know what that is.
Jewish dating site.
Oh,
I saw one for farmers.
is that like the PC term?
FarmersOnly.com with the shitty commercial.
Yeah, really late at night. I was like,
Wow.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I watch a lot of the classic TV, and there's this R Time, which is a
Yeah.
matching thing for people over 60.
Lowered expectations.
Now here's the thing. I was on dating sites at one point when I was single. This is before I met the most amazing woman in the world. But there was a time when I was on websites and so forth. And I don't know if it's where I'm ugly, but it
You're-
probably is.
You're not ugly.
I know I'm not ugly, but apparently the
You're like polar
Gen-
bear cute.
the Gen Pop says I'm kind of.
He just fucking said polar bear.
Yeah, well, it's because I am.
You're
So it's basically Tinder, just a whole bunch of I guess, and by that I mean like you're not really getting a match with someone who you just went, oh fuck yes. You're getting, are you getting matches from women where you're just like, I guess.
Sure.
it's half and half.
Your thumb kind of starts to go left, and you're just like, I guess, go right.
It's like the picture shaking like Jacob's ladder because you don't know
I'll show you some later.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
Yeah,
That's funny.
it's not terrible. I had one that, like I said, was the robot, and the first message they sent was, "Hey, can I see your package?" And
It's not here yet.
all
Yeah, here it is. It's got a bunch of
I
chips
didn't-
in it.
Hey.
I didn't respond, and then they said,
Why didn't you take a picture of the hers box and be like, here's our package right here each and every month?
she was like, "Was that unbecoming? I'm on my website, whatever." And I said it reminded me of really shitty porn. Bye.
Now here's what I used to do. Now this is
Remember the old Yahoo Messenger bots? Hey, cutie. And I was like, oh, it's a bot. I'm like, I like to fuck goats with honey on them. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Me too.
I just have hour-long conversations with them.
Just
I'm
'cause you're
so
bored.
lonely. I'm
Just
so
you could
lonely.
just hit a period. Every time you enter something, it,
Yeah,
you
that's,
know,
I remember just
Now here's something I really enjoy doing. I got in a real big habit of this. Back when I would just get bored, I had a job where I just never really did anything except play on my laptop all night. And what I would do is I'd get on Craigslist and I would post personals, personal ads, but I'd post them as like a 46-year-old widowed Japanese man who just moved to the United States and doesn't speak very good English.
Wow.
English.
Or I would pretend that I was a Midwestern farmer's daughter looking to meet a bad boy. Or I'd post as like
I think I talked to you once.
I would post,
Are you the asshole who's flagging my legitimate post?
Yeah, here's the thing is that one time I posted as a post-op tranny who was just looking to meet a nice guy.
All right.
And a guy that I used to go to high school with wrote me. And I didn't really know how to act. Like it was really, but I got in the habit of that. And the thing, it became addicting because like I would never reply. Like once I actually posted it and the replies started rolling in, like I enjoyed reading the replies just to see how like why do you think, like why is this? It's just really weird because you can post literally anything on a personal site, and there's someone out there for you, is what I'm saying. Like there really is. No, she's probably ugly, but there's like you will always, not you in general, like your bitch, like the bitch that's going to be into you is, I'm not saying she's going to be ugly, but I'm just saying like you will always get a reply from someone, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
I don't get
replies on
ever. You never get any at all, ever.
Not anymore, no. And especially now, somebody's out there flagging my stuff. It's legitimate. I'm not like, oh, fuck. It's like, I'd like to spend some time with somebody.
Yeah.
Flagged! Deleted.
Wow.
I'm like, and then you try to write in going, why was this flagged? Oh, here's a copy of our terms of service.
Yeah, thank you. That was helpful.
That was okay.
But I got addicted with that, just trying to come up with the most obscure, like just obscure, crazy shit. Like,
can we do that for the podcast and then read some
like
of the
share
answers?
some of the replies?
I think we should do that.
I think that would make a wonderful episode.
That would.
I think we should. We'll
I
discuss
like each
that.
one of us can write up our own personal ad, and then each week we post it.
No, I think we all need to collab and do
collaborate on one.
And not use my account because I'm getting flagged and I need to hold off.
We can come up with another email.
I posted one that I was I was a computer programmer who just moved to Louisville, and I wanted somebody to come over and to wear nothing but just sweatshirts and take pictures of my cat. And someone replied. I mean, granted, they were like, "You're weird, ha ha ha," but they replied. That was their version of like, "This is really fucking odd, but I still kind of want to meet you." You know what I mean? Like,
well, because you're an engineer, so thus you have like some money.
Yeah, I probably make $40,000 a year. You know, so but what I mean. It's just odd, man.
It's a good idea, though.
That's a fantastic idea.
That is a really, yeah. We should do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna collaborate on that.
I love that.
And of course, we'll post a link on the episode when we do, so we'll flash that on the screen. I think it's a really wonderful idea.
And then we'll read some of the awesome things.
Yeah, we'll have to omit names and email addresses.
Post is a woman, though.
Absolutely.
Because you'll get tons.
Right on, definitely.
God, I'm so excited.
So,
how many dick pics you're gonna get?
I love dick pics.
Right.
Probably
I have a
from
collection
Lee.
on my phone. It's gonna be
Lee's gonna dump his picture library from his computer.
Speaking of dicks, you two went to Atlanta.
Oh,
just kidding.
These
you guys
two
are
cocks.
great.
You guys did this past weekend. You guys attended DragonCon in Atlanta.
Yes.
Hot Atlanta. It was fucking like mid-90s and humid.
Not hot like off the chain, but like just fucking sweaty human ball.
My character was wearing sleeveless, and I was like sweating like there was no tomorrow. I went through like 3 shirts in like an hour.
So tell us about it, man. How was DragonCon this year?
You had a good time. We'll start with you. We'll go with me.
Yeah, we'll end on the fucking horrible, shitty down note.
I actually did have a good time, mostly because of Jordan, because I love going down there with him, and it's like one of my favorite things to do. But that was pretty good. We met up with our friends from Orlando, and that's probably one of the biggest highlights of any year.
Yeah.
And so, like, Thursday night, we got there. We got there about, Thursday we got there at 2 o'clock.
How long did you guys have to stand in line to get your tickets?
Oh, Lord,
5 minutes.
Yeah, it was, like, so
Not
streamlined.
bad,
They've
man.
streamlined it.
Yeah.
So that's good. Thursday night was great. Love Thursday night.
We went out. We went to this place called the Metro. We had some drinks, karaoke, hung out with the Orlando crew. We were out to,
You guys are some karaoke nuts, right?
I didn't sing.
We didn't sing,
Really?
and Cookie Monster dropped a beer.
Yeah, I brought my Cookie Monster puppet with me and reached for my beer and it shattered on the floor.
Oh,
and they're
nice.
like, it's okay. It happens all the time. I was like, no.
And Cookie Monster,
Nom, nom, nom,
Cookie
nom.
Monster can really sing along to some songs.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive. But no, that was great. Friday, just got really
hot.
Yeah, really hot, and then during that night got a lot of fun drinks and late.
What happened at the con? Is would be my question. Like, the thing you went down there for. Like, isn't there a convention that you like?
There is
physically
a
go
convention,
to?
but mostly
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, is that I think when these guys attend DragonCon, you guys don't even go on the floor, do you?
We just go to socialize.
Yeah,
hang
and
out.
I go to a
Okay.
few panels.
I went to one and it turned into a nightmare, but I'll get into that later.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I dressed up as Lord Zabik from Final Fantasy VIII. I made this spear with the help of Jordan, who helped me put it together in the hotel because it would have been impossible to travel with. It was like a 7.5-foot
And
spear.
you know what? He's married, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not even sure how that fucking happened.
Sorry, he's taken.
Hey, but I can
Dry your panties, ladies. He's married.
But I had like a big 7.5-foot like harpoon spear that I would just carry around. Saturday.
He was pretty rock and roll Saturday.
Saturday was very rock and roll, and it turns out that I was out dancing. They had like the DJs and like things like that. Next thing I know, I look at my phone and it's 5 a.m.
Oh wow!
And like, I mean, I got into this like big like rave thing, and I was at this dance circle, and like there was like people doing these like insane step up to the streets type dance moves, and like the guy running, it's like
Yeah, but
bring that.
Me and Lee just called that Tuesday night.
Yeah, and like so, next thing I know, I get called in the
Walmart
dance
parking
circle.
lot.
I show how wide I am to everybody, and I did awesome. I got cheers, and it was really cool.
That's racist.
And so, yeah, so 5 a.m. dance party, and then I got back to the hotel room, went to bed at 5:30, woke up at 8:30, got a shower, and went to a Lord of the Rings Hobbit panel with like Nori, Ori, Haldir, and Pippin. And it was really awesome listening to them talk about stories from Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. And then later on that evening, Karate Kid versus Cobra Kai panel with Ralph Macchio and Martin Cove.
What?
I kind of would have liked to saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And I was really pissed. That one was only 30 minutes long. But they
Yeah.
were talking about these awesome stories.
30 minutes does not a good panel make.
No. Well, the Lord of the Rings one was only an hour, but I was like, oh, there's like over 600 people at this one.
Wow.
But they were talking about how they've been like approached about doing like another Karate Kid movie, and they said if someone could come up with a really good story that's actually like believable and good, that they would jump on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Burg nerds are gonna write the Karate Kid Part 4.
But like there was like this person that went up to Martin Cove and was like, all right, so this is the story. Daniel and John, they have grandchildren, and their grandchildren grow up to do the same things that they did. And then there was another one where like someone's like, all right, Daniel has a son, so Daniel becomes the Mr. Miyagi. And then another person was like, all right, they have kids.
Oh, whoa! I'm gonna stop you there, Ed. Daniel will never be
Yeah.
Mr.
There
Miyagi.
you go.
Don't ever fucking. Why didn't you immediately punch that guy in the fucking throat? Why didn't you just push his Adam's apple into the back of his throat?
But oh my gosh, and it was hilarious. But no, that was a fantastic panel.
Daniel becoming
To his own son.
Mr. Miyagi.
And they were
My God.
and they
Oh
were
my God.
yeah. But no, that was probably one of my favorite ones.
fucking dead. I hate this story. I hate this show now.
Well, it sounded like you had a good time.
Yeah, it was good. And I got I brought my weed to play Ocarina of Time, and I couldn't beat
I
Ganon.
thought you said I brought my weed.
No.
I was getting crunk down in Hot Atlanta.
No. Weed, WII.
Yeah, we know you
And
fucking ass.
I couldn't beat Ganon, and I got really mad, and I still haven't played it since then. But no, it was good. And Jordan and I, our first real meal of the entire trip came Monday on our way up when we stopped off in Dalton, not Country Cousin Dalton's, but we stopped off in Dalton at Five Guys. So that was our actual
Oh,
first
yeah.
real meal besides Chef Boyardee, fucking peanut butter sandwiches.
Okay, so without further ado, let's get Jordan over here to drop his pants, squat, and take a shit right on Eddie's parade.
I'm glad Eddie had a great time. I normally have a fantastic time at DragonCon. I did not have a very good time.
Fuck
today.
Eddie's time.
Thursday night was great. We met up with our Florida people, got drunk, danced. That was a great time.
Okay, that's unanimous. Go ahead.
God, it was
Because
just,
you and I were talking about this the other
yeah,
night.
it was a real downer for me. I'll try to keep it funny downer, but it was just there's way too many people now. It's like 72,000 people.
Yeah.
It seems like the general population of Atlanta now says, "Hey, this goes on every weekend. Let's buy a ticket on Saturday and just fucking party and act like."
Yeah, people that just have nothing to do with like nerd culture, basically.
That aren't there, and it's fine. I don't want to make it like exclusive, like no, but it's nice to have people who actually appreciate what's going on, and these people don't do that.
So it's basically like a fraternity party.
Yeah,
the
and it
weekend.
gets really frustrating. It was super fucking hot. I got very dehydrated. I could only wear one of my Sid Halloween costume for a couple hours at a time before I had to change. I worked really hard on that Cookie Monster puppet. Nobody gave a fuck. People really liked my Oscar, but some stupid lady grabbed it in the middle one night, planted a kiss on him, smeared lipstick all over the front of his face. And you guys know I worked 6 months on that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Can I say something about your Oscar really fast?
Yeah.
Thursday was awesome because after we got registration and we cooled off and we like brushed off like all the sweat and stuff, we went down, you went out to smoke, and you had Oscar and your solo cup, and you had Oscar holding the solo cup, and he's like giving you drinks, and it was like the funniest thing in the world, and people are like taking pictures, and you have Oscar smiling, have his eyebrows up, and he's holding the solo cup.
I'd like to say something about
people loved Oscar.
I'd like to say something about my Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
My Oscar
is green.
Meyer don't want none unless you got buns, hon.
Mine either.
And yours is green and furry.
They did sing that at karaoke.
Actually.
What else? Like, I would have liked to meet a nice lady that usually happens every year, just to, spend some time with. That didn't happen. That really
to get tender with.
Yes, just to get tender and cuddle with. I'm going to be front. I don't go there to get laid. I go there just to have fun and have a nice evening. Anyway, that didn't happen. 3 very overweight women took a shining to me. One with a very bad knee that her friends made sure to tell me.
I'm sorry, I forgot
what
about
happened.
the bad knee.
Not just a bad knee, but like a very
she's
bad
like,
knee.
she's single. She got a bad knee, though, so she can't walk too. I'm like, oh, great. Awesome. Just what I'm fucking
She's a
looking for.
pirate.
Yeah.
And I like big girls.
You could gnaw on her cankles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I like big women. You all know that. I like big women.
Yeah.
Within reason.
You like big guts, and you cannot lie.
Yeah, guts that hang over their shit to their knees.
You like BBWs. You don't like BBBWs.
You're not a big, beautiful woman. You're just a big woman.
Yeah.
Anyway, one on a fat scooter.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I think you should have just kind of went for the one on the fat.
Did she cosplay as Professor X?
No.
Oh.
She was on a fat scooter, and she's like, if I wouldn't seen somebody, I'd be all over you. What's your Facebook? And I can't be rude. So in times like that, I have to act like
Lee Wide.
Facebook.com/Lee White.
He would hit that.
So in situations like that, I have to like act like I'm way drunker than I am, and act like I didn't really hear it. Like, oh, what I do?
Yeah.
One very, very good-looking middle-aged gay guy loved me.
Well, I mean, that's a confidence.
That's actually
No,
flattering.
exactly. That's actually flattering
That's
because he was like,
awesome.
You know what? You should have gone for it, man. You've done the first half straight. What did it get you? Maybe do the second half gay. Fuck everybody. Who cares?
Another one is like a lot of people took a shining to Oscar, so I had all these grown-ups come up to me and say, that is wonderful. Did you make that? I said, yeah, you need to come to the puppetry track because we're having puppetry stuff all weekend. Go to this room. I was like, okay, that sounds cool. Bunch of people were like, you need to come to the puppet tea party. I was like, well, that sounds cool because I pictured it. People.
Someone invited you to a puppet tea party.
Yeah.
And your first reaction was, oh, that sounds cool.
Because
it did sound cool.
Because it was grown-ups coming, people my age, and I thought it would just be a place where we like drank, tea and talked about building stuff. That's not what it was. I showed up, and me and this other guy showed up because we thought it would be just talking about puppets, building stuff, discussing stuff. That's not what it was.
Was it a furries party?
No. We walked in, and there were these circular tables, and there was plastic dinnerware on the table. I was like, oh, no. And then, like, tons of little kids came in, like 3 and under. And I was like, oh, my God, what am I doing here?
Did you turn around and run?
I stayed for about 10 minutes, and then the host came up with her puppet, started going, "Hi, we're gonna play games." I was like, "Oh no!"
Was it lamb chop?
No. It was a lamb.
No, okay.
But anyway, and oh my God! And this little boy came up, and they're like, "Oh, it's Oscar!" And I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" They're like, "You need to get up and socialize."
Fucking like touching all over your hard, like the puppet you worked hard on with like their little duty fingers.
This
and shit.
kid grabbed a plastic cup and started acting like he was tipping tea on Oscar's head, and I was like, "That's funny." Then he took the cup and started banging it really hard on his eyeballs. And then I got up and left.
I was just waiting to see
Oscar
Oscar punch a kid.
So I had a really bad time.
And then you got the stink eye.
I got the stink eye from the lady who hosted it because I left. I got the stink eye the next day from her. Later that night, somebody threw a fucking drink on me when I had the puppet.
Nice.
Yeah, threw a fucking drink on me from the floor above me. I had a really bad time, and I don't think I'll be going back.
Well, that's what you and I were talking about. We were talking about if once a con just kind of gets too big, you stop enjoying it. Like
it's there.
That's what we were talking about. Like the Burg Nerds are going to be recording live from next year's Lexington Comic and Toy Con, and we were talking about like it takes a con a while, but once a con goes shitty, it's like it can't revert back.
I've never had a bad time.
Like I was gonna say, Lexington Comic and Toy Con. I mean, it's getting bigger, but it's a different brand of people, I guess, where it's in Kentucky as opposed to Atlanta, like in a metropolis.
It's quite different because I first went in 2007, and when I first went, like if people not in costume were the ones that stuck out, and this time it just
Yeah, there's a lot of people now that just walk around without costumes on.
There are people who go there just for something to do, and they ruined it for me.
Yeah,
they ruined it.
A whole lot of people who thought Greedo shot first.
Yeah, it sucks. And then
he did. I'm just kidding.
Like this is how bad it was.
You get the fuck out.
I'm gonna stop after this. This is how bad it was. Saturday night, 2:30. I went to the room and cried for an hour. I was very drunk.
Wow,
and the thing is that when he told me about that Sunday, I felt really bad because I'm out there like I'm partying to house music and dubstep, going yeah.
And I'm in my room.
All right, if you're done shitting on Eddie's parade,
no, I'm not. I had a good time. I just had a really bad time.
I hate that. I'm sorry.
Well, it happened. So,
and like I said, my thing is 2012 was my down year. I just think this might have been your down year, which makes the next one.
I think we just need to go to Orlando from now on
for the Halloween party.
We need to do that instead of go DragonCon. It'd probably be cheaper.
Love the Marinowski brothers.
The Marinowski brothers.
All right. I'll tell you what. We're going to jump right now into another arousing round of Florida versus Germany.
I'm very aroused.
And if you're not familiar with that game, it's a game we didn't invent, but it's a game I feel like we've mastered.
Baited.
No, he made a joke.
Oh, look at he's got jokes.
And I think the all-time record is Florida 10, Germany 0.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I have created the be-all, end-all list for the Florida versus Germany game. It actually has 125 headlines from Florida and Germany mixed together. So,
and let me just say, since the last episode with Florida Germany, Florida actually has a new state song. All I do is win, win, win. That's good.
Yeah, they win at being the most fucked up state. Florida and Texas is like their own fucking shitty countries. That's what Jordan said. And I was like, well said, man. Yeah, just illustrating his point. Let's go ahead.
No offense, Marinowski and friends.
Oh, really fast. Can I just say something before we go into this?
What?
There's an actual obituary of a guy named Dick Butt.
Yeah. I saw that going around on Facebook.
I don't know.
Jimmy Buff.
Yeah. Okay. But anyways, that's another story.
Yeah, that's
gone but not forgotten, Mr. Dick Butt. All right, we're gonna go to Eddie. We're gonna go to Eddie for round one, and I've marked each one of these posts. So even if you guys do try to cheat and look at the screen, only I can tell which one's Florida and which one's Germany. All right, so we're gonna go with the first headline, Eddie.
Okay.
Accused man says his cat downloaded child porn, not him. Is that Florida or Germany?
Oh, I'm going. Those German cats are weird, so I'm going Germany.
He's gonna go with Germany. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go to Jordan. We're gonna play each as a round. Everybody goes as a round. All right, we're gonna go to Jordan. Jordan, man calls 911 80 times to demand Kool-Aid, hamburgers,
That's Florida,
hamburgers, and weed.
That's Florida.
That's Lawrenceburg.
That's Florida. You're not. Yeah, I mean.
All right, so we got a Germany, a Florida. Okay, we're gonna go to the third headline. Lee, man says cocaine in his buttocks isn't his.
How did it get there?
I don't care which one it is. That's amazing. Florida.
Literally, all three of those were Florida. Ding, 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 ding. All right, looks like Jordan and Lee are leading here. All right, let's move it along here.
And the other acceptable answer to all of those would have been Lawrenceburg.
All right, here we go, Eddie. Man evicted from apartment for squeaky swing set sex prop.
That's definitely Germany. That is definitely Germany.
You go with Germany? Okay. All right. Here's your headline, Jordan. Breast implants won't keep this woman off police force.
That's Jordan's.
Germany. I'm going to say Germany.
You go Germany on that one?
I've seen some mighty nice Bavarian boobs on the sites.
All right. We're gonna go to Lee on this one.
It's probably Florida, but I'm gonna say Germany.
Lee, farting cows make barn explode.
That was the latest Burg Nerds podcast.
That's the title of this episode. Florida.
There you go with Florida. Literally all three of those.
Really?
Germany.
Yeah!
Wow.
I'm
Jordan's
back
in the lead with 2.
But I'm in the game now, tied with you.
Thank
That's
you,
right.
Nadine Jansen. Hers are real though.
All right, let's go for round 3. Did everybody vote? Everybody voted. Yeah, you two voted correctly on that one, right?
Jordan's in the lead with 2, and me
Lee
and
and I
Eddie are
have
tied
one.
with 1.
Tied with 1. All right, here we go. Eddie, here's your headline: Man stabbed in confusion over harmonicas.
That's definitely Florida. Stabbed in confusion over harmonica.
That's right.
That's Florida, man.
What does that even mean?
All right, Jordan, here's your headline. Drunken man found asleep on horse.
Oh, that's a toughie.
That could be either.
Buffalo.
Florida. That could go either way because that's not even really insane, really.
Fair enough. So which one is going to be?
I'm gonna go Florida.
I'm going to go with Florida on that one. All right, Lee. Drunk woman calls 911 to say she was lost in the woods and did not know where to urinate.
What?
A drunk woman calls 911 to say she was lost in the woods and did not know where to urinate.
Calls 911. That's a dead giveaway. That's Florida.
Well, Germany has their own 911
Yeah,
service.
but it's not 911. Therefore,
It's
they would not.
Fair enough.
Yeah. 911.
Eddie, what did you say?
I said
What was yours? Florida? Germany.
Oh,
Germany.
oh.
And Florida. Lee's right. Lee pulls up to tie with Jordan.
2,
Eddie
2,
stuck
1.
at 1. There. Right.
Lee
That,
and
that one could go either way.
Lee
'cause
and
that's
Jordan
not
are-
out of the ordinary at all.
both number 2s.
All right, Eddie.
Oh yeah, DragonCon. I got the Hershey squirts for 4 days for eating Chef Boyardee. Don't eat Chef Boyardee for 4 days straight.
Fair enough. Here we go.
Germany.
Trapper trying to catch elusive loose monkey gets death threats.
Please repeat that
The Cobus monkey.
in a sentence.
Trapper trying to catch elusive loose monkey gets death threats.
Come here, Caputin.
Oh wow! Oh god, I want to say Germany so bad. I'm gonna say Germany.
There goes Germany on that one. All right, Jordan. Teen sells mom's jewels for brothel visit.
Yes.
Germany.
That's a giveaway.
Really?
They don't bother with brothels in the states.
No.
Unless it's Louisiana.
All right, Lee. Here we go. Sex doll threesome. Man gets off.
That's
My house.
Jordan's house on a Wednesday night.
It's on Dove Drive.
Again, Lee and I just called that a Tuesday.
Yeah. We have some wild Tuesdays. We crump it up out on the front lawn, and then we come in and, you know,
crump it up?
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know. It's some kind of dance for
Crump.
urban people. I'm gonna say Florida.
You're gonna go with Florida. Eddie, what was yours again?
Germany.
Eddie's correct.
Yes!
Manny moves up with 2. Florida.
Oh, okay.
No,
wow.
yeah, you said Germany.
Really?
No. Yours was Germany. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
the teen brothel.
Yeah.
Florida.
Damn it.
And
Florida. Okay. So
So,
Lee moves into the lead.
I got 2.
All right, here we go. Eddie, here's your headline. Fish faker fingered. Man faces prison.
Is that a movie?
I would watch that
I
movie.
can't wait
I'd
for
do-
the sequel.
Tom Green movie?
I would definitely watch that movie.
Okay, please say that again. I totally got lost.
Fish faker fingered. Man faces prison.
That is so bizarre.
That's a tough one.
That I'm gonna go with Florida.
All right, Florida. Let's see.
I don't know why.
There you go, Jordan. Peeing swimmers accused of killing 500 fish.
No.
Germany.
All right, Lee. Actor arrested for heist he reenacted on TV.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. That's a headline.
I'm gonna go. Oh, that's tough. Germany.
All right. It looks like all three of those were Germany.
Yeah.
All right. No, wait, I
Yay.
said Florida. Shit.
All right, Eddie. Here's your headline: college students promise co-eds good grades for good sex.
Definitely no place I've ever been at. So I'm gonna say Germany.
I went to college online, so if that happened, that was just weird.
That was just you. Hey, come on, baby. I need an A.
You know
I'm
what?
doing like both roles while I'm jerking off. Like I'm like the guy and the chick. Like I'm the
Yeah.
teacher.
You know, there's a lot of crazy schools down in Florida, so I'm gonna say Florida.
I go with Florida on that one. Jordan, geriatric gymnast wows crowd.
Florida.
Kirsten Dunst's tit. Actually, that was a wild card.
You would have got bonus points for identifying the gymnast.
Well, I'm going with Florida.
They go Florida on that one. All right. All right, Lee.
If
Here
you
we go.
actually can tell which one, you get extra bonus points.
Cameraman's false step kills famous earless bunny. I actually read the whole entire article because I was so intrigued by the headline.
It's definitely a clickable article.
I'll say Germany.
Thank you, Ariana Huffington, for that wonderful article. All three of those were Germany.
Wow.
Okay.
So Lee is still in the lead.
Yay.
All right,
Lee, it's kind of disturbing. You're really good at this game.
all right. This is great. Man has sex with pit bull in his yard as neighbors beg him to stop.
At least it didn't say reluctantly asked him to stop.
Come on, Jim, quit! God damn it!
There he goes. God, I don't want to see that.
All right, Ed, what's it going to be?
Oh man, you wouldn't be able to mow your lawn if that's going on.
Pitbull show.
Yeah, it's a pit bull, so I'm going Florida.
Florida, okay.
Bali.
And this was one of my favorites. Jordan,
Please stop.
man sprinkled fiance's ashes at lens crafters, causing mall's evacuation.
Florida. They have lens crafters in Germany? I'm gonna
They
go-
probably do.
Actually, that's true because when I spread ashes, I had to get like a permit to do it. So
Really?
yeah,
They have lens cobblers.
How are you
Florida
gonna
or Germany?
Florida. How are you gonna make shoes out of lenses?
You know what? Shut up. I'm just trying to make a fun joke.
All right,
I'm trying
Lee.
to lighten
Hi,
things
Jeremy.
up.
This one's special for you here. Let me
You
find
don't
it.
even know what a cobbler is.
I do. God, I'm just making a joke, you dick.
All right, strip club offering free flu shots.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. Dude, wait. While you were getting a
That
lap
filthy
dance,
stripper has a heart. You know, it's
Yeah.
good to know.
So like, if she's
and
like,
they know how to find the vein.
She'll steal your money and your heart.
so like, while she's giving you a lap dance, she's gonna stick you with the flu
But
shot.
the first place she tries to stick is in between your toes or your fingers.
It doesn't work that way.
All right, was it Florida or Germany, Lee?
Florida.
Florida. All three of those, Florida.
Ding 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 ding. Everyone
Everybody's a winner in that round.
Why don't they give you HPV
except the
shots?
pit bull.
All right, we're going to.
Is this the final bonus mega round?
Now we got 2 more rounds left,
Go.
and still enough for probably 6 more episodes. So,
Yes.
So who's,
I mean, I really dug in deep on it, man. I really did.
That's scary.
All right, here you go, Eddie. Newspaper bans front page breasts.
It's a shitty newspaper. Germany.
All right. Mouse stomping high heeled woman released from prison. A mouse stomping high heeled woman released from prison.
Florida. Florida. I don't.
Florida is going to go with Florida. Billy Goat attacks tourists.
Germany.
Germany. All 3 of those were Germany.
So Lee and I go, and I'm still so fucking far behind.
I don't even know where I am. It don't matter.
Lee's still in first place by a couple over Jordan.
I have 7 points. You have 4, and I think you have 4 now.
Yes.
All right, here's the final round, Eddie. Vandals pee in holy water of Catholic Church.
That is definitely going to be Florida.
All right, here you go,
Those
Jordan. Here you go, Jordan. Roommate's argument over dog ends with human bites. Deputy says.
Florida.
Florida. All right, Lee. Man beats daughter for 40 minutes to the tune of blurred lines.
Florida.
But that's terrible. But at the same,
Who wants to get their ass kicked to a soundtrack? Like that's awful. Who does the Blurred Lines song? Isn't it? Is that what it
The
is?
simple fact that they have to listen. The simple fact that he was listening to Blurred Lines for 40 minutes.
I'll tell you what really amuses me about that. And anytime someone beats their child, it's awful. Ish. But here's the thing: is that song's probably like 3.5 minutes long. He beat her for 40 minutes.
He beat her for 12 loops.
So that song was on repeat. Like, did he put it on and was like, all right, I love this fucking song. I'm going to kick my daughter's ass to this song
This
for
is
40
my
minutes.
jam. I'm going Florida.
And what's crazy is, like, did he stop beating her, like, between the songs? Did it little, like, as the song started to fade out, did he stop hitting her and he waited for it to, like, kick back in and he just went back into hitting her? Or?
see, at first when you were about to say Blur, I thought you meant just Blur. So I was imagining.
Woo! Song 2.
Yeah. So
I mean, that's a song to kick somebody's ass to.
Yeah.
All right, Eddie, Germany, Florida, and Florida.
Lee wins. I'm second.
Lee takes this round of Germany versus Florida.
Yay.
Yay, it's very exciting.
I'm fine at losing this. I'm fine at losing this game.
All right, guys, I think that's going to do it. We are the Burg Nerds, and I am Jeremy.
I'm Lee.
I'm Jordan and Lonely.
I'm Eddie.
Hulk Hogan, you can't do that.
The Burg Nerds. We were the Burg Nerds. Just sitting around talking about stuff. The Burg Nerds. That was the Burg Nerds. Just sitting around talking about shit.